everyone. Another day of automating Pokemon Emerald with Python, and we are getting close to the end. So let me go ahead and just make that a little bigger. We are harvesting some berries, and what I want to do, I'll just show you exactly what the script is doing here right away, just so it's just easier to explain. So we have this Python auto clicker with a ton of scripted scripted actions. And then when I press run on this, select this, check this out. No hands, by the way. Right? So that just harvested a patch of berries. Um, which is awesome, right? Absolutely crazy. What I want to do is first get it to harvest the whole thing. And I think I can do that really quickly by just updating one variable, and we'll give that a try. Um, so if we just do that, let's reset the state, run the script. And so while he's harvesting these berries, I'll kind of explain what's going on. So we have an auto clicker that's scripted to these buttons. One of the awesome things about this is that he's moving. There's a lot of button presses, um, but we have option selects. By pressing B, we can close out of dialogue without interacting and causing more stuff to happen. So that's why you'll see it presses a few times and then starts mashing B just to get out of whatever it might be in. Okay, on to patch 2. No! Okay, so he missed 2, but we're definitely doing a lot better with that script than we were. So what I want to do today is actually go through, get this finalized so it works. It's the first thing. Um, hmm. I had a way to fix the code, but it's not worth it, honestly. for now. Um, but the cool thing is, let's go ahead and get these berries. So there's a few things we can really do to shift our berry farming into maximum overdrive. The first is get a higher quality berry. The second is going to be finalizing the script. And then the third thing I want to do today is start harvesting the berries. And the cool thing is, if I have berries planted, I never have to worry about running out. So we'll do that real quick. We'll start with the berry because that's the easiest. So if you go into this lady and you talk to her and you give her the phrase challenge contest, what the heck? Mm. Contest only appears after you beat the Elite Four. So right now, this actually is the best. Okay. So let's load state. Let's just get all these. Okay. So we're going for the clip. Let's look through this, right? Up, down. This is harvester, but I am calling harvester. Okay. Cool. I just realized this is like mega small. But let's go ahead and run this. Okay. Another attempt. No hands. I should probably actually select the window. Another attempt. No hands. Here we go. Okay, he missed one, but we're still on track. Let's go, baby. We are almost there. Minor bugs, but we can get that working for sure today. Um, I'll just add that to my Obsidian for the day. YouTube clip 14, 13. I did have a thought while I was watching this. I did have a thought. Why do I have a separate function for harvesting and for planting? when I can just do it all in one sweep? Right? You got to think about these things. um, so what I'm actually gonna do is just make it all one big thing. And it's not as hard as you would think. I'm just gonna go into the planter. Take all of these A's. This is harvest. Okay. So you've got this. So we're going to create a new function. And this is going to... So the first thing we want to fix is the fact that he didn't move up the first time in the middle row. That's why we missed that one berry that you see. So easiest way to do that is we're just going to spam. So this one, duration 0.5, I'm going to say clicks is equal to 10, right? So it's just going to spam rapid fire, then give it some time to do some precise inputs. And I'll actually take this. And just bring it down. So the next thing I want to do is plant the berry while I'm harvesting. So let's take all of these A buttons. And we'll call this farmer, right? Because this is the full package. This is everything. So this is going to so this is going to be so this harvests the berry, this plants new berry. Option select clears it out. This guarantees down. Let's go ahead and copy. We'll copy this, paste it here. Clicks equals 10. So that's going to guarantee we're looking down. We've never had a problem with it, but it's easier to just keep the symmetry in the code. This harvests the berry. And then the final thing we want to do is actually bring in the code from planter. Take all of these A button presses and just drop it right in here. So harvest berry. This is going to be so now this code does everything, right? We got a new function called farmer, guarantees the move up, harvests the berry, plants a new berry, and then closes out of any menu. Guarantees a move down, harvests the berry, and then plants a new berry. And then there's an option select, and then it moves forward. Finally, we close out of calling that function, and we are going to call farmer. Now, if we go ahead and run that, let's see, should be perfect. So it closed out. Now it's going to start planting the berry. Option select. I don't know what the heck that was, but it just magically sprouted more berries. Okay. We're cooking. Right? That wasn't something that I coded. It just magically popped up a berry. Oh no. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Dang it. Okay, well, we'll wait for the script to finish. So then here's what I'm going to do. Before the option select, that was I have no idea what that berry thing was. Before the option select, we are going to, I'm in the wrong function. Hold on. Time sleep. Okay. So let's go ahead and run this. And this is going to be it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that berry. That's not something that I coded. That just happened. Oh, so while he's just going crazy, I do have an idea on how to fix this. I'm going to put a sleep. I'll just show in a second. Okay, this takes actually a really long time if it messes up. Kind of annoying. Okay. So, one thing I'm going to do on the option select, let's put that there. Let's copy this. Paste another one. We're going to close out of anything, right? I'm good to spam. Do the same thing on the first option select. Okay. So it's gonna chill out. Really, I don't need it on this one. If I speed this up a little bit. Does anything change? Right, just because that wastes less of my time. Okay. So let's go ahead and load this again. Run it. And I got a good feeling about this. This is going to be the one. I know I've said that on all the other attempts, but this is it. I really should have tested that. That sucks. So while it's doing it, let's talk about what each of these functions, each of these portions of the codes are doing. So this B mashing is the option select that's going to close out any menus. The A presses are going to get you. So what I did here is I added the timer. Oh man. Yeah, this code is struggling. The problem is it has complete control of my mouse right now, so we're kind of stuck. At least we got that one. Okay. So the new problem we're having is here. It also missed one of the berries, so I think it was a mistake to cut out this A press. I don't think this does anything, but Okay. I mean, at least this guarantees the click. So I think we've removed all the bugs. I know I've said that the past like 10 times, but I think this is it. We need one good clip, one good run, and then we can move on to the next thing. So let's go ahead and get started. Good luck, Brennan. Okay. Oh no. I'm not going to speak too soon, but this guy knows what's up. One more. One more. Let's go. Yes. Oh man, I'm so close. Perfect run, almost. Let's go ahead and plant this berry. And then we'll just go in here. Skip the day forward 4. One, two, three, 4. And we'll try again. Okay. Because we're, I've said this a million times, but we're almost there. I think the rain is going to give us the power we need to harvest all these berries. Let's get it, Brennan. Okay, I was a little close on that one. No. I feel like I need a really good sound effect of this here. All right. They say AI isn't going to take jobs, but I'm pretty sure I just destroyed the whole berry farming industry. Let's plant some more. And so there's one consistent problem that I'm having, which I think is coming from this. I think these do need to be 0.5 and harvest berry. Because I think one of them is pressing too fast, and that's why we're getting inconsistency. Okay. What am I doing? Let's shift forward 4 more days. Okay. Let me run around just to make sure I'm not going to get another phone call. Should be good. Okay. Should be good. Here's the real question is, do I want to risk it on watering a berry? Let me search. Are you kidding me? That produces more berries? That's insane. I Are you kidding me? Berries cannot be watered immediately after planting. They must dry out first. Oh, okay. We're freaking going crazy on this. Okay. Harvest berry, plant berry. Here we go. Here we go. Waterberry. $47. $47, probably like. Okay. So I'll do this. Right? Okay. So we're adding to the function something that waters the berry. We're going to add a longer wait period. And one more phase of bee spamming. So and then here's we're going to do the same in option select 2. And we're going to take these. Wait. Never mind. Okay. And we're going to make sure that we water this berry. Okay. Now we're set. We have created the ultimate farmer. And I believe he can change the world. Now, here we go. Here we go. Let's run this. Hands-free, full berry farming, maximal yield. We're doing it. Oh, man. Okay. And then he's going to take 2 steps to the right. It's going to give a little extra water loving to the first 2. So here's something crazy that I thought about. My code is atrocious. And it doesn't have to be. I can take all of this and make it 2 lines of code. And in fact, I will. We'll do let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, so 20 isn't that bad. So I can do this one in 3 lines of code. Let's go ahead and delete all of this. All of this. That's fine for now. for I in range. Okay, so we're about to, we just bring this one up. We can get rid of all this code. And it still works. I can actually just copy this. Paste it here. This is inconsistent. Okay. So we're almost there, but what I'm going to do, it's actually way more fun to do this when you're watching a little bot do it for you instead of you having to do it. So let's go here. 4 days up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay. Way better code. Press down, press up. Okay. Let's try this. See if it's any better. And we're just going to test it on 1 for now. Looking good so far. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Man. I don't know if that actually helps anything. Let's try it again. So it's actually more consistent. So let's comment that out. We'll use this. Save it. Load this. And here we go. We are good. I found the best way to implement this in like 100 lines of code. And I think it's ready for full production, scaling, whatever. Alarms are probably the worst thing in the entire world. Okay. I can feel it. This one's it. Here we go. Little extra water for good measure. Never hurt nobody, right? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Next patch. Oh, no way, man. No, no way. Little extra water. He's just dunking on him at this point. Okay, water this last berry. Water this last berry. Let's go. Let's go! Yes! I shouldn't be this excited about a freaking kids game. Oh my gosh. Oh man, it's been like a week of me coding just to get this stupid. It harvests the berries. It waters the berries. It plants a new one. I did that in the wrong order because I'm so excited. I'm trying not to wake up my kid. Oh man. And I may have done it. Oh. Oh man. I think he missed one water, but oh, that's great. So we're done with that script. We are done. We got some berries planted, but let's see how many we have in the bag. Got 59 berries in the bag. So we're good. I'll let those grow naturally, and we're going to move on to the berry blender game. Let's automate that next. Okay. 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 Oh man. Dude, I'm like out of breath. Oh, I'm so excited. Automatic berry farming. Let's leave those there just in case our script accidentally destroys our population. Fly to Lily Cove. Okay. Okay, was answered in exhaustion. Okay. Oh man. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to reactivate Berrymaster. Let me just make some notes. Okay. Okay. So we are back at the Mauville City Berry Corner or Berry game. And I could not get this to work earlier, but I understand a lot more now. So let's just run the game and see where we're at. Okay. Let's make sure we have Berry Master running. Let's check out the code real quick. Quick review and then. Can I make these bigger? What if I do like. Okay. Honestly, I think that's better. Reason being, it gives me more real estate for showing everything off, all the different components. Okay. So here we go. Actually, what I want to do real quick is test click. And I want to test click. Um, Berry Spinner X, Berry Spinner Y. So that's good. Um, we'll just double check. So let's test the mouse and make sure it's looking in the right spot. Yep, so that's good. It's going to be stuck right here where it's looking. So let's get out of that and run the Berry Master program. Berry Master. Okay, off to a good start. Mm. Let's go. Oh, missed one. The faster it gets, the more precise it should get. Didn't detect it. Okay. Didn't detect it again. Okay. You gotta do something. Oh, got one. Nice. Okay. Seven medium hits. Okay, so there were a few problems that we had just from that that we can fix the code on. The first thing is it's clicking too early. Let's close out the application. So the first thing is that it's clicking too early, and that's actually an easy fix. We can just readjust the location where it's looking, um, and that should fix that. So if we go here, Berry Spinner X, maybe make that 0.45 and make the Y, it's going to be a little lower. So let's try 0.40. And let's go ahead and just run that as a test real quick. So if we go down to the bottom of our code, we can activate this function and just test and see where it's clicking or where it'll be sensing. So on that purple line, which is perfect, it's a little too far to the left. I don't like how close it is. So we'll exit out of that. And on the X value, I went down 0.5. So let's hit the midpoint on that and just test it one more time. So now you can see the mouse, it's right on the shadow, which is perfect. And it gives us a little more space right here to be, it gives us a little more space to react with the visual component, right? Because there's a lot of processing that's going into this. So let's go ahead and close out of that. In the Berry Master function, how am I clicking? pi auto GUI, move to XY. Mouse down, mouse up. Let me try this. See if it's better. Pi auto GUI, click. We're going to give it the X and Y coordinates. Click Y. Actually, first, it doesn't matter, but first let's give it a duration of 0.3. And then let's do clicks equal to 10. Right, so we're just going to spam and we're going to see how that plays out. And we'll actually do 0.1. So at a 1/10 of a second, we're going to click 10 times. Okay. So let's give this another try. Oh, shoot. Let's just start off strong. Boop. Quickly, I need to close out this function. Boop. Okay, here comes in the Berry Master. Okay. Should be coming up. $254, $170. Is it too early or too late on these? Let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay, it's not detecting. We gotta. So it's actually a little late. Okay. So I just want to see 245, 114, 80. $238.53. But sometimes there was like a 238, 245, 114, 78. 246. Yeah, like this one. 255, 170, 120. Honestly, that should activate. So what I need to do is go in to the Berry Master function. Oh shoot, Tommy's gonna get up soon. I mean, the big thing is the red. These ones don't have to be as tolerant. So we'll just do 175. We need to make this 4.9. Let's go down to test click. Activate that. Okay. So let me just check the location that it is. So, okay. So that's where I want it to be. I think the last thing we got to work on is consistency with, and I think it actually was more consistent with the other one. Oh, 3 seconds is a lot. That's probably why I was missing some of those. Okay, let's try this one more time, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, so we're throwing in our good old berries. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's go down. Okay. Let's go. Okay, that's one. I think we're good. Let's go. Okay, we missed that one. We missed that one. We're still in this. Double, baby. Okay. Little less accurate. Click in. Okay, and then it's not detecting anything. Oh, there we go. That was way better though. Third place? Third place. 4, 10, and 1. But these bots are doing way better on the perfect hits. Okay. So let's close this out. What I want to do tomorrow is I think what I want to do tomorrow is actually let's see. I think I can increase detection. The only problem we're actually having is the latency when it gets to top speed. So if we go up to Berry Master, so I think if we pixel color image get pixel. I think that's going to be enough to make it better. Okay. I think we're good. For those watching, thank you so much for joining. I am very happy with what we did today. And I will see you tomorrow in the next live stream. All right. Take care.